Finally, we have purged the misery of Monday's episode. It's Thursday, everybody. Hello, Thursday. Right, Laura?
Yeah.
Good.
Go on, then.
Right, do you want a question?
Yes.
Okay, now, Sina Wu.
Hello, Mr. Wu.
Not wait.
Oh.
Sina Wu's got some Bloodborne facts for us. And it does mean I'm going to just stand here, but I'm going to go stand somewhere nice and read out. Because he's written this...
Give me the controller.
No!
I won't do anything.
You're just going to wander around. Do not press the top buttons.
Things.
Okay.
That's fine.
Use the circle buttons.
Look, pretty things.
Okay.
I don't even need to press the circle
Laura's
buttons.
in control and I'm terrified. Oh, you can go change the hat at the messengers. They're in this part of the garden. They're around here somewhere. Just change the hat to a top hat. So Sina Wu has given us some feedback on the world where you can pick up on details. And I said I would try and read them out.
We'll do it.
Top hat, yeah. So firstly, Sina Wu has got some Bloodborne facts for us.
Okay.
So in Hemwick,
right,
you know the place where we fought the witch, where there were the dogs and the ladies. Did we notice all the chimneys on the buildings? There's quite a lot of chimneys. There's a number of pipes protruding from the ground along that path that are also emanating smoke. So there's chimneys and pipes and smoke and stuff. All this comes together to imply that Hemwick is functioning as a giant cremation operation for the bodies that Mensis, which is the kind of healing church crap, doesn't want to use. So it's basically they're cooking people, which is fun.
Is that the doll, by the way?
No. No. It's heavily hinted the doll was based on Lady Maria. I've now got a much longer thing from Sina Wu. So we're going to do this now. So Laura's going to run around and look at stuff. To defend Laura's stance, the werewolves and vampires is a bit of a bait and switch. And she's certainly not alone in bemoaning the transition to more explicit cosmic horror in the back half of the game. That being said, the body horror of Victorian horror with werewolves and vampires also have thematic lines through with Lovecraft's works. Vampires are often symbolically about the old tradition sapping the life out of the young and shaming promiscuity. Werewolves explore the horror of being othered by being apart from society and digressing to base instincts, such as being a horrible beast boy. These tropes both frame religion and civilization in a positive light and set up a moral standard passed down from God to humans, so they're trying to tell you to be a good person.
Sorry, I'm questioning why he's got a load of piss pots under his table.
Because he's German. Cosmic horror and Lovecraft himself pose that if God existed, they don't care about humanity and is so alien and unknowable we cannot possibly fathom their intentions. So Bloodborne is doing this interesting thing where it places us down in a Victorian society with a church who is very xenophobic, other outsiders heavily, leans hard on tradition. The twist is they're trying to achieve transcendence and enlightenment with the holy blood, revealing the base nature of man and regressing to beasts as they do so, with the church becoming some of the most horrific beasts at all. In the process, they commit atrocious acts in Yargul and Old Yarnum as they experiment and prey on the general population, which seems to be a bit of a jab at organised religion, and the elite wielding power over the masses for their own gain. The cosmic horror then stands to highlight the ridiculousness of man trying to transcend beyond their own station through cruelty, the abuse of power, and their own arrogance. So in many ways, in cosmic horror, in Bloodborne, and our own world acts as a response to Victorian horror, and Bloodborne plays that out across the game.
Oh, so if we get bollocks though.
Well, Sina Wu, you tried. We tried. I thought that was very well put. Good words, Sina Wu.
I still think the story's bollocks.
Laura doesn't like subtext.
Why is that unbelted?
Because it's for later.
Hey.
More shit, that's a problem for later. One more point on the ridiculous comment. In Lovecraft, the protagonist does not know they're about to be part of some cosmic horror shit. They think they're going on an adventure, finding a relative or whatever. The cosmic horror creeps in slowly and then all at once. And this is how it does it in Bloodborne as well. By keeping the truth from the player at the start, they're given a chance to be a Lovecraftian protagonist and find themselves realising the world is not as it seems, and then slam them with it all at once. That was my experience, and a truly unforgettable one. The big reason why a Bloodborne sequel does not work for me. I cannot get that experience back out once the cat is out of the bag, and I think it operates wonderfully as a singular work. And I agree.
Oh, I was just admiring, again, the steps and the stones just looking nice.
Different.
Nice.
Can I have the comment now?
Yeah, go on then.
So yeah, Sina Wu, I agree. Bloodborne 2 is a bad idea. Because you did the cool thing, you did the cool story, a second one would just go, hey, let's do more about Mensis. No. We did all that. Hey, so we got a choice.
Yeah.
We can either go...
Look, just go do the Chalice dungeon that you stood in front of.
Yeah, you remember, don't you?
I still haven't had a
it's
question.
the wrong one. It's the wrong one. There we go. Chalice Rich. Oh god, this shit was mad. So there wasn't really a question in there.
No, there wasn't.
But it was more of a series of facts.
But yeah.
But Bloodborne, I don't think deserves a sequel. It doesn't want a sequel. Don't do it.
I think at this point, no.
CJ's convinced there's going to be a remaster, but the fact that it's shown up on that PlayStation Plus vault says to me, no.
I wouldn't say yeah. I reckon they're gonna run through the Dark Souls first, because I think people were more interested in Dark Souls than they were Bloodborne. As a general thing, if you know what I mean.
I would argue.
I think it's not that people don't like Bloodborne. I think it's easier if you've played one Dark Souls to go, oh well, I'll play another. Whereas Bloodborne, because it's its own thing, you're gonna have to want to go and get it for itself, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, look, alright, I made a couple.
So do the Dark Souls first, then go on to the other things, so like the demons and
but then that would involve them remastering the Dark Souls 1 again, because it's not exactly PS5 quality looking, is it? I'd rather they just moved on.
Oh yeah, just do something
Make
new.
Elden Ring as good as it can be. I don't think this deserves. I don't want there to be another Dark Souls game, to be honest. I don't want there to be a Dark Souls 4. I didn't like Dark Souls 3.
I think the thing is that the problem with Dark Souls is because it became its own genre. There's so many people now doing it that they'd have to do something really special for it to be any good.
Or they have to pinch some ideas from Souls-likes that have done good ideas.
So I think it would be very hard for them to do something.
Hey look, it's the lantern. I can see the other one from here. The way the Chalice dungeons work, you start over there and then you come hit this one for some reason.
Okay.
I don't understand why. So we're going to do a Chalice dungeon.
Okay.
Are you excited?
No.
I'm not.
I still haven't had a question though. Are we doing a question?
Go on then. I thought a question might spring from what we were talking. We seem to have come to an end. Okay. Question from from Smashiest Clay.
Okay.
Would you be excited for a Bloodborne 2? And if they did a sequel, what would you like to see? I didn't do that on purpose, I promise. I'll tell you what, I'm going to read you out what Smashiest says.
Okay.
I'm in two minds as I love Blooders, but Dark Souls sequels weren't as good as their original titles. You're wrong, Dark Souls 2 was the best one. From seemed to work best from a blank sheet of paper. I think there's a lot of truth in that. I would like a spiritual sequel, a Souls horror game with a different setting and story rather than a Dark Souls 3. All your favourite characters and items are back and some of them are soup. Laura,
I turned that off.
go
I'm sorry.
to bed. So, I think we just answered that, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, if they're going to go for it, keep potentially the gothic aesthetic to it. But yeah, set it somewhere else, maybe with something reference to some of the churches or whatever. But instead of it being essentially Middle Europe, have it somewhere else.
Okay. Else? Laura.
Yeah, set it in Asia, but then that becomes Sekiro.
This is a trap.
But you know what I mean? Now, it's just because these events happened here didn't mean that they would have necessarily affected the whole world in this state, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
So yeah, they could have something in line with it, but yeah, a different kind of horror. So maybe not aliens,
not just Victorian.
Maybe
aliens.
Well, maybe keep the Victorian part of it. And yeah, maybe keep the idea that there's tainted blood.
Well,
but pick.
Did you fucking see? I didn't know they could do that. Well done, Chalice Dungeon. You got me.
But maybe find some kind of other horror that they could, like.
Sorry, I'm going to clear this bottom floor out because that just scared the Christ out of me.
That was funny.
Now, these enemies don't exist in the main game.
Okay.
These are Chalice dungeons. A lot of enemies in the Chalice dungeons only exist in the Chalice dungeons. And because I've not done many Chalice dungeons, I'm going to fucking suck at this. Carry on, sorry. So what... you may have already said it. I may have been focusing on the man with the firebomb.
Yeah.
So where would you... if you would say, I want it to be set here...
maybe...
like a Soul... not a Bloodborne... a Souls tile game made by From, so with their care and attention and their whole deal, you know, if they were making it, where would it be? Oh,
well,
fuck
no,
you!
No, this is what I'm saying. If they do a Bloodborne 2, keep the gothicness of it and stuff, but instead of say this is in Europe, set it at the same potential, assuming this is Gothic, therefore it's 1800s somewhere. Mm-hmm. Right? Set something the 1800s, but say in a more America style thing. So there's
cowboy.
Not necessarily directly cowboys.
So, hang on, this woman summons those red men.
Okay, but that, you know, there'd be more, less, I want to say, tightly knit, built up industrial towns and more
open steppes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it
kind of, yeah, so the world kind of is wider.
If that's the thing, instead of it, say, being here and like Cthulhu aliens, maybe it's in America and it's more native gods or that kind of spiritual animals and stuff. You know, something similar but not.
Greek souls. I don't even know what hit me. What hit me?
Like I don't think at this point it needs it or would, you know, do well with it. Where the next one could go, because wasn't there rumblings about it being slightly Greek or?
It looks Viking-y, Greeky, but again, not.
Yeah, the Viking was it. I think the problem that
it kind of. Here we go.
We know.
Shit.
So
bye.
The problem is, so let's assume that it is Viking. So you've got that's Viking. You've got Assassin's Creed that's Viking. You've got God of War that's gone Viking.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I suppose there's a lot of Norseness.
I know that there tends to be.
Die, fat boy. There's a naked one of those later.
Ugh.
He's horrible.
He was very slimy.
He's a jiggling prick. Door unlocked. I can fight a boss.
I know you tend to get these things, not that the people are copying each other, but obviously someone somewhere's gone, oh, Vikings, and everyone's gone, oh, we haven't done Vikings, maybe we should do Vikings.
Maybe.
And then, you know, you see it in the movie industry, everyone seems to suddenly spring up with a similar idea, not the same ideas, but a similar idea.
Take on that idea.
It's
how
like
Ants and A Bug's Life came out at the same time.
Yeah, we've got Sekiro, and we've just had Nihon, and then we've got Ghost of Tsushima just come out. You know, a whole load of samurai games come out at a similar time, type thing. You know, it's you know, it seems to be the way it works. Yeah, people aren't necessarily copying the ideas or whatever. They're just, you know, people probably talk and people go, oh, what about this?
Boy?
But yeah, I don't know what. The biggest problem for me, as everyone knows, the reason I wouldn't want to play Demon or Dark Souls or Bloodborne or whatever it is, isn't because it's hard. I could probably do the whole, you know, keep playing and leveling up. It's because the hook for me, if it's going to be a hard game, is the storyline. The storylines for these are crap.
Oh, Laura. Why would you make YouTube angry at you like that?
Well, who cares about YouTube?
Why would you make the collective upset? Oh,
all right,
sod off.
Let's rephrase that. They're unnecessarily convoluted.
Okay. This is horrible. There's too many rats. How's one behind me? Good.
So
just attacked
for
rather than
me,
healing.
it's like if there's not a story I can enjoy, why would I then be struggling with the mechanics of it? So
Okay.
this is why
So you
I'm
want
not-
a game? Okay,
I'm not
here's the thing
interested
though,
in playing
because
them.
like I know Souls in particular has gotten very hard on lore over plot. Like you don't know the story until you read all the item descriptions and you know put yourself through a fucking half an hour stupid boring party video.
I could probably be fine with that if it wasn't for the fact that again the stories aren't.
Remember Lever.
Let's play Bloodborne. It's not. Oh, it's vampires, werewolves. Let's go. It's vampires, werewolves. Now there's bloody space aliens and this, that, and the other.
It's got a twist. It's got a twist.
But there's it's fine having a twist when it's shown to you.
Sorry.
But the thing for this is it's when half of it's hidden, and then it just suddenly changes. You're like, what's going on?
Respectfully disagree.
It is unnecessarily convoluted for someone that isn't interested in, like
Who
I said,
gives
the
zero
mechanics.
shits.
It's not that I give zero shits. It's just it's given me no reason to care.
I mean,
Like
the thing
I said-
is, okay, here's what I'll say to you is that I will say that I did not understand the plots of these games the first time I went through them at all.
Yeah, but you really like the mechanics of it. You enjoy a hard game.
I enjoy hard but possible. I don't enjoy just hard, like Nintendo hard. I don't play Nintendo hard, old school.
But
back
I don't.
Is this a thing?
So
No.
like I was saying, I can deal with it being hard and something I have to work at if the story's enjoyable. The stories on these aren't necessarily enjoyable
For you.
because you have to search too much out, or because again the stories just don't make a lot of sense unless you have found every bit of information.
Yeah.
You know, again, some of it you can miss that one odd person that actually explains a whole lot because you didn't go down that one path or they got killed early. You know, you missed that one item that again explains a whole chunk of stuff. So either have the story's hard to grasp, but the mechanics are fun, so you're enjoying finding the story, or have the mechanics are hard, but the story's easy to get hold of. It just doesn't gel for me.
Sorry,
and this is why I won't play any of these games.
Yeah. Let's get the visceral. Did get the visceral.
I'm not saying they're not good games. I'm not saying people don't enjoy them. I'm just saying they are not for me. And this is why they're not for a lot of other people as well. It's not just, oh, it's a hard game. It's, you know, if you tried to explain the storyline of this to someone, they'd probably just give you a dirty look and tell you you're
They'd be
stupid.
like...
Yeah. So...
Wait, can I just take a second?
Yeah, I saw that you won.
How many attempts did this take, Laura? 1. Sorry, I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
But I agree. I know where I can see where you're coming from. You know, these games are... Okay. As much as it pains me to admit, they are not for everyone. Like, they're good, but they're not for everyone. I'm going to go back to
But
the
I understand that's why it's got such a dedicated following that will go over the same game again and again and again.
That's because people be crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Because there's the lore people, and then there's the mechanics people, and sometimes that is the same guy.
A lot of it is that you can play it your own way. Again, I appreciate that, but for me, this isn't the way I enjoy games. You know, I will set games too easy so that I can run through them and enjoy the story.
Yeah, I've seen you do that. we may have some more blood gems that are better. Possibly. What does that do? Increase my thrust attack that I don't have. Don't want that. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I was just trying to pay attention.
That's why I kind of ran out at that point.
Okay.
You want to give me another question?
If we've got time.
Yeah, go on. We'll do one more question.
One more question. Well, I've got the next level of Chalice Dungeon to do.
We'll do that then.
So we'll do that while we do it.
Okay.
Let's, what should I spend my money on?
I thought you were doing fire paper still.
Always fire paper. Fire paper is very useful. It's part of the game. I've forgotten where my Chalice was. There it is. Layer 1 heart. It's weird, this. It is weird.
Okay.
So, like, for me, yeah, like, there's the two branches of the Souls fandom, seems to be. Oh, there's 3.
Right.
On YouTube, anyway. There's the lore people.
Yes.
You know, the boring ones. I love you, Cena Wu. You're the only good one. Come at me. Lore's boring now. I'm done. I can't be bothered. Watching a half-an-hour video of someone talking very sadly in an Australian accent. Can't be bothered with that anymore, sorry. You've got the lore people, you've got the mechanics people who will play, like, okay, you know Prod that I've been watching?
Yeah.
Or Lenny. Zero Lenny.
Lenny's good.
They will give themselves a dumb challenge and see what they can do. Or they'll
Generally,
download a fun
those
mod.
guys, again, have a level of skill that's pretty high, though.
But they're not here for the lore, they're here for the lols. In
Yeah.
a way. And then you've got the worst tier, the PvP people. Who are the people that just fight each other all day long and invade all day long, and it is exhausting to me that these people exist, because they come into your game and they trash you and you're like, cool, what was the point? And like, you see videos of their epic trolling montages and it's never fun, and it's always just like, oh great, you've just made my day worse, now I have to do this all again, you know. And I'm glad in One Bro you can't get invaded. It's impossible to be invaded in a One Bro, because I think the minimum level for invasions is like 25 or something. What?
I was just looking at the ceiling. There's a lot of
Gross.
spider and shit up there.
Hey, no, I can't remember.
Right, cool. You haven't given me a question.
I should go back inside. If anything comes, tell me.
Okay.
Let me see. I may not even have one. We've got through a lot of ground there.
No, come on, guys. Fucking buck your ideas up. Give me some more questions.
No, that may be all of them.
Oh, fuck, damn it. I'll go back to
Smashes has a bonus question. Have you seen the
Okay.
Demon Souls gameplay? It looks really good, doesn't it? Yeah.
This second trailer is definitely a lot
The gameplay one.
better. I don't think there was anything we looked at this time that went, oh, it didn't look right.
Now, I will say, I think they've listened to feedback. Oh, you see this pot? You can break the pot and then there's no more smoke.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, that was a ghost. Oh my god. They've actually listened to feedback, because a lot of people said that they weren't a fan of how Flame Lurker looked.
Yeah.
He looks different now. He looks more like he's supposed to. He's got that weird one smushy eye.
Yeah.
Which I think is just good. It means they're listening and they can react to stuff. But it might be wrong, but it looked better to my... Oh!
Again, we were sat there going, oh, well, that looks good, and that looks pretty good, and that looks...
Right, I need to go this way.
Things like the particle effects were like, ooh, that's some pretty looking taste. And you like the way that the screen was set up. And again, it may be an option that you can choose to offset your camera, so you can see more. Or
yeah.
Again,
I liked the camera. Where are these red dudes coming from?
That will be something that I'll be interested to
I'll be
see
interesting to see
the how much it evolves on the next generation of consoles is accessibility options. To see
hang on
text sizes. For subtitles, the amount of games that we've had, especially a lot of the larger ones, where suddenly your text size is teeny tiny, and you're like, why will you have, like, it's fine for us where we've got a fairly big TV, but if someone hasn't got a big TV, how are they meant to see that kind of text? Or different colours, or again, cameras in different positions, things that they can do pretty procedurally now. They just need to put an option in for.
Yeah.
You know, let's see how many people actually start bothering with this
There
stuff.
she is.
You know.
Sorry, I had to deal with her. She was getting very annoying. Yeah, processing's getting smarter now. You can do more things in real time that just... Oh no. Oh no. It's that guy.
I know a lot. Again, one of the things about the PS5 was this whole idea of like the sound coming from different places and stuff as well.
Clever audio chips. I like the vibrating triggers. I think that's gonna be fun.
No,
Now,
again,
hey Laura, it's the naked one.
I'd like to see who uses it effectively. I reckon it's one of those things where quite a lot of people are going to put it in, and it's just, oh, for God's sake.
Look at him go! He's lowered his equip load. He's got Havel's ring on, so he can roll fast. Now I need to remember where that was.
Yeah, see who actually uses it well,
and
who doesn't bother. And then if it stays, you know, because it's like, hey, look, 6 axes, you can use that, and then barely anyone used it effectively, and then suddenly no one used it.
Don't even need it.
Yeah. So let's see what people use it for. That's a stupid place for a lamp. You look like you're going to hit your elbow every time you go up it.
Maybe you do.
Maybe you do.
I can't remember where the lady was.
She was...
This way. Find the red man. Find out where he came from. That's where the lady is.
But again, I know you will get it at some point.
Of course I will. And
you'll probably just do a couple of quick videos of, hey, here's me running through the game, not one broing it, because people don't want to see that all over again.
I still like that if they're remastering Demon Souls properly, people are going to have to play it like legit.
Yeah.
Like, not...
I'd like...
power leveling and not
nice.
item... Like, because Demon Souls is busted. Nobody played it legit.
I would... Yeah, but I'd wonder how many changes they'd make knowing that, you know, this has to be fixed. That has to be fixed.
Fucking hell.
If there's anything...
Oh my god, Laura, this guy.
If there's anything they put in about, like... Because the thing with World Tendency is it doesn't really say much of anything anywhere about it.
No, World Tendency is the hidden mechanic that's... that wasn't too bad. Maybe
they put, you know, even if it's a couple of dev messages down somewhere.
Yeah! He's... What a horror... And now, right, you ready?
There's no junk.
Whee!
He's unequipped his load so much that there's no junk.
What a horrible enemy that man is.
What was I saying? But yeah, so maybe they're putting something so that people can know about it and experience it without being a Dark Souls person. And of course you know it because the Dark Souls people know this shit. You know?
Okay. I think I see what you mean there. Oh, fuck, now what? Let's see what's around this area, shall I?
Or if there's anything they like they did with like Scholar, where you rejiggle a couple of things just to kind of get it flowing a bit better or whatever. You know,
Scholar of the First Sin, aka the best redo of a game since Resident Evil Director's Cut. The remaster, I mean. You know what I mean. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Laura's bored of us all. Sorry. You can definitely tell it's the end of the recording session. We've gone a lot longer than usual today, haven't we? Because my brain's starting to not work.
Well, I don't even know what episode we're on.
12, I think.
Okay.
We do. Well, I'm recording in 2 episode chunks because then my computer doesn't die. Because our computer is not new, it's old and busted.
But yeah, so
I've got the boss door open.
I'm probably going to have to sit there and I will probably go kind of like I have his. Oh, that's a nice texture. Oh, that's quite nice. Now they've upped everything. In fact, I was doing it during the demo, wasn't it? Oh, that's a nice particle.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks nice.
Just like pretties.
Yeah. Rest of it, nah. But, oh, that looks a bit...
Well, I think I've done this one. What the fuck was that?
Tell you what...
Ah! Well played, Trap.
Cool. There's certain places in that game that if they have got this whole dynamic sound stuff working properly.
Latria.
Which bit's that?
The creepy squid face. Ding.
Yeah. So the prison bit. I was also thinking when you go down into the tunnels where they've got the big worms, just hearing those worms
shuffling around
you. Ooh. If they can get that working, that would be fucking creepy as fuck.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's horrifying.
So things like that, if they can get the tech working, that would be really cool. So you're not just, it's not just looking pretty, it's like you behave differently because of the way it sounds and the way things are moving, because they can do that now.
Whoa! Look at it! Look at this! Is that one down? Oh.
No. There you go. Right.
Whoa, roll. Oh, okay. That was bad time. I didn't think that was going terribly.
No.
That wasn't too bad. I'm going to have one more go at that because we're still in the episode.
Yeah, cool.
Because I can get straight there now. Just run straight across.
Okay.
I don't feel bad about that run. Yatta. Sugoi.
We were talking about this earlier.
Violet's first word cannot be yatta.
Yeah, if we were like, coffee, listen to this down the phone, and she just goes, Sugoi. I think he might explode.
Onegaishimasu.
What do you guys think we should try and teach her as her first... Well, not her first word, because her first word's been mum.
Well, it's not really, though, has it?
No, it is.
Her first mumble has been...
No, she says mum more than I care for at the moment. She does, if I'm in the kitchen, she will stand at the gate and go, Mum. So it's less now just a mumble and more of a, she knows what she wants.
A mumble?
Mum.
Mim.
But yeah, so what
Woof!
In terms of like a complicated word that would be a specific thing, what should we see if we can get her to say?
Excuse me? Look how much damage the mollos do.
Ooh.
I might just molly this one. Hello?
Cool.
It's your boy, man who has 1 million... No, please be the one with most health. Okay. And I have now used them all.
Yes.
But that's fine, because look at it. Jesus. Holy fuck. Okay, one left.
Cool. Watch as you just end up getting creamed.
That's... No!
Don't.
Not like this. Sorry, I fucked it up. I was trying to parry. Nope. Why am I trying to parry? At least do a good job on the parry. There we go. Hey, Laura.
Yeah.
How many did I do that in?
2. You were gonna say one, weren't you? You forgot.
I was trying to do the icon twice quickly, and it didn't work.
No.
Are there any items here I can pick up? That wasn't too bad.
Okay,
I know this is the very first chalice, but that's not the point. I didn't think that went too bad. And the first cock-up was really my fault. I dodged very bad. Wow, they suck. That's 2 in 1 episode, Laura.
Cool. Keep it up.
And that will be all for this episode, I think, because the next zone is a lot bigger.
Yeah, and it is late. It's like 10:30 already.
I'm going to return. But the next episode, we continue in the chalice.
Okay.
Get this chalice done, and then I think, when that's done, I think I have to do Amelia.
Okay.
I think there is nothing... Well,
let's put it this way.
I can explore a bit.
If people don't send me no questions, we ain't doing no more episodes.
Yeah, so send some questions, bitches.
Or facts, or something we can...
Prompts.
Prompts, please.
Send us some prompts.
Yeah.
Well, it's been... Wait.
What?
I got 1,821 fucking blood echoes for beating those boys. That's nothing.
That
That is not. I get more than that for killing a single one of those fucking bag
it's
boys.
because it's the chalice dungeons, though.
You're supposed to be. Oh wow, I didn't realise that. That sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
there we
you
go.
have to ask Ellie, do you get, like, souls for being in the chalice dungeons? Because maybe you don't. That's
No, you
part
do
of the...
get. No, you still get souls and stuff. It's just maybe just not that many.
I don't know.
Oh, fine. All right, fine. Well, oh my god, I did it again. Thank you all for watching episode 12 of We Just Killed 2 Bosses.
Yeah.
Easy bosses, but two bosses.
Okay.
Which means the next one, the Watchdog, will take 3 attempts.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Get your guesses in now for how many attempts the Watchdog's going to take.
Too many!
It's a big fiery dog. It's not going to go great. Any final thoughts, Laura?
No thoughts at all. I am tapped.
Cool. So let's just clap ourselves out. And we will see you all next time. Goodbye!
Bye.